Hi there, this is David and welcome to Let's Play Final Fantasy IV Ultima. Last time, we made our way through the Lunar Core and we fought a whole bunch of bosses, but it's time to leave now. A lot of other bosses have been made available to fight. All those shiny spots that we've been seeing throughout the course of the game, now is the time to go and fight them. So, get the hell out of there because there is a hard monster back where we began the episode at, and you do not want to have to deal with him because you can't at this level. He requires copious amounts of grinding. So I will be doing the grinding. I'll just be doing it later because we don't need to grind right now. We're kind of, I want to say we're in the mid-70s right now. So we're going to have to be like late 90s to fight some of these bosses, yeah. They really want you to grind here, which kind of sucks, to be honest with you. Like, I'm all for a challenge, but having to grind to like 99? Not so much. Okay, so what we're doing right now is hop aboard the airship, go grab the hovercraft, and we need to go to the Adamant Grotto, because we got a pink tail last time from that treasure chest. And the only person who doesn't have access to adamant armor right now is Rydia, and she needs it. You need 5 adamant armors to deal with these freaking boss monsters. It's that hard. It's that difficult. So do make sure that you do that. Also, because of the nature of this episode, I am recording this in post-commentary because we have a lot of bosses to fight today. I mean, I don't know how else to put it. There's just tons and tons and tons and tons and tons of bosses to deal with as we get to the end of this hack. And I do want to make sure that I get them all. They do each take a good bit of time, so again, I will be fast-forwarding the boss fights and superimposing music and stuff like that, just like I did last time. So, first stop is over here, south of Kaipo. This was like the first shiny that we ever did, and I'm just going to do these places in the order that I actually encountered them through playing the game. There is no, like, best order to do them in. Some are easier than others, I've got to say. Yeah, and remember that once we've fought the goddess and unlocked the Ultima, then we can fight these bosses. So the Echidna always opens up using that needle attack, which is very damaging. You don't want that. Lamia Queens and the Gorgons, they can just get offed by any kind of spell. Use Bahamut, use Atomic Edge, use Ultima, whatever it is that you want to use to get rid of them. Cecil will be curing pretty much every single round. Edge will be throwing ninja stars. Rydia is going to be casting Bahamut. Kain is going to be jumping. And since Cecil is main healer, Rosa is actually going to be on the offense using Ultima. And the reason for this is because Cecil's attack will do like 2,000 damage, but Ultima will deal max damage, so why would I not use Ultima? So it just makes sense. Now, as the Echidna gets lower in HP, she's going to start using Needle, and it's single target, and it will kill whoever it touches. So hope and pray that, ooh, yikes, that we can get him. Whoa, don't kill Kain, don't kill Kain, whoa. Please? Woohoo, got him! Yeah, that can be pretty tricky, pretty tough, pretty challenging. But, we got it. And we got the Slaying Tail. Nice. Scourge of Legend. Ooh, and Rydia learned Bio. That's an upgrade to Virus, and it's actually in her spell menu, her call menu, I will say. So let's look. We have the Apollo Harp, and we want to put the Slaying Whip on. Whoa! Wow. Ooh, it raises her magical attack power, too. Hey, awesome. As far as healing, reviving, going to the inn, blah, 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 I'll be doing all that off screen. I'll just be cutting that part out. I just want to show, you know, the battles, show the meat of the episode. Okay, so now we're going to be heading off to Troia. That's the next one that we can go to. And I will say this, This boss is the easiest of the bosses to fight. By far. The Echidna is like second easiest, but this boss is incredibly easy. But to get to this cave, if you forgot, this is why I'm going to show it all on screen, because some of you may have forgotten where all these shinies were, you may have forgotten how to get to the various caves, all that. To get to this one, you have to use the hovercraft and the black chocobo. It's kind of tricky like that, but this is the only way to access the cave. So, go ahead and do that. And I would highly recommend using that white chocobo in the chocobo forest there to recover your MP and basically heal yourself up. I think that that's the best way to go about doing it, so you don't have to waste time at a town, going to the inn, or anything else like that. Okay, so yeah, this sparkly is all the way in the back, and we have quite a ways to go to get there. Let's see. Okay, here we are. Perfect. Whoa! This sparkly is a man of few words. Whoa! It's Amaro! Yeah, and he's going to use Cold Mist. That's pretty much his most damaging attack. And that's all he really has. So what you want to do on him is pretty much same old, same old. Edge is going to be throwing. Rydia is going to be summoning Bahamut. Cecil's going to be backup healer. Rosa is going to be casting Ultima. Kane is going to be focusing. Oh, you know, you could cast Fire 3 too. Yeah, this is post-commentary. I forgot what I actually cast. But the Yeti is weak to fire, so Fire 3 will deal max damage as well. So, yeah, just you could summon Bahamut if you want to, but it's not necessary at all, considering Fire 3 is so much cheaper. But also at this point, it really doesn't matter as far as MP cost is concerned. So, yeah. One thing to note, all these monsters that we're going to be fighting today all have 65,000 HP. Yeah, they're basically damage sponges that we just have to fight through. Ooh, get an adamant ring. Sweet. Getting all sorts of adamant armors here. Let's check this one out. I want to give it to Kane, because he still has this dragon armor, which is no good. Let's see. Yeah, that's nice. Very good. It also raised his attack, or his hit, I would say, his hit percentage rather than his attack power there. So it does make his Ultima Sword even stronger than it already is. Okay, so moving right along, let's go back here and grab our black chocobo and head back to the forest. Off screen again, I'm going to be healing up using the white chocobo, all that. Here we want to grab another black chocobo to head to the next area. You could use the hovercraft to get to this next area, however, I do feel like using the black chocobo is just more efficient. So that's just the way that I want to go about doing it. So we are headed to the island south of Mysidia that we weren't really able to get to before. Let's see. Yeah, this place. It was like the Heaven Sword Skyway or something. Yeah, wow, I actually remember the name of it. Who knew? Wow. Huh. Sometimes I surprise myself, viewers. I really do. Okay, so this guy, he's probably the hardest. I'm fighting him third, but he's probably the hardest one. The one in the underworld isn't as hard as this. I mean, the one in the underworld is hard, but not as hard as this guy. Because the Nova Dragon opens with Supernova, dealing tons of damage, so you want to use a M potion first things first. Get yourself out of the critical status. It is imperative. And then, once you attack him, he will counterattack with Lip Flash over and over and over again. But if you do not attack him, he won't attack you. So, Cecil is on healing duty, casting Cure 3 every single turn. Rosa is also on healing duty. She's not casting Ultima. She's on healing duty, casting Cure 4 every single turn. So your damage is going to come from Kane, Rydia, and Edge. Rydia casting Bahamut, Edge doing his throws, and Kane focusing over and over and over again. So yeah, the Nova Dragon have access to Lip Flash. He can use Tidal Wave, And he will also use Supernova, like, more than once. Like, he uses it pretty often, so you do need to be aware of that. Have those M potions available to cure immediately following that. And remember, you get those by turning in the lunar gems to that guy in the cave on the left-hand side of the underworld, the little brewery guy. He's down there, and you turn in the lunar gems, and he gives you the M potions. If you've forgotten, for whatever reason, how to get those, that's how you do it. So yeah, we got them all the same. Awesome. 1 experience point. Lovely. Do I get a good reward at least? Oh, an adamant helm. That's something, I guess. So this one, since Kane got the last piece of adamant armor, let's give this one to Edge. He has that crappy glass helmet. Yeah. Wow, raising up all of his stats. Very, very nice. Okay, so let's use exit. Let's get the hell out of here and move on. Seriously, game? I get a random encounter with like 3 imps. Like, I'm fighting enemies around Baron over there. It's really kind of crazy. Okay, so make sure to heal up at the White Chocobo over in the forest. And now it's time to move to the 4th shiny that we can deal with. The shinies on the moon that that I haven't even shown in the videos yet, because it's so ridiculous in there. That's whenever you're going to have to be like level 99 or something to deal with those places. So again, we're going to be doing these 4 that I know of, then dealing with the ones on the moon separately. Really, game? Okay. There we go. Okay, so yeah, get inside the Falcon, and let's head on down to the Underworld. And the cave that we want to go to now is this one on the right-hand side. And unfortunately, we have to walk there again. Yeah, you can't land on that kind of yellow strip there. It's rather unfortunate, but it is what it is. So let's head on inside. You want to save before fighting this boss, because he can royally screw you. And if he does screw you, there's nothing that you can do. Well, he can screw you or he can crush you. Okay, so yeah, if he opens by crushing Rosa, reset, try again. Here's the deal. Whenever the flame dogs are there, he's going to use Crush, instantly killing anybody that it touches. So you want to get rid of the flame dogs as fast as humanly possible. Use Atom Bomb, use physical attacks, whatever it is that you need to do to get rid of the flame dogs. Make sure that you get that done. If you're able to cast Slow on the Magma Golem, you might want to do that. Also, if you're able to cast Wall on the Magma Golem, you might want to do that too, because he does cast Cure 3 on himself pretty often, and bouncing that Cure 3 off of him could be beneficial, but for the most part, Rosa is going to be occupied using Life 2 over and over and over again because of the crush thing that's happening here. So that means that Cecil is on backup healing duty using Cure 3 just about every single round. Rosa is using Life 2s. Kane is jumping. Rydia is casting Bahamut. And Edge is either using Atom Bomb to get rid of the Flame Dogs, or he's throwing weapons. Ooh, he crushed Rosa. That's no good. Okay, if he crushes Rosa, don't even bother reviving her, because you would just use like a regular life, and then the eruption would deal damage to her, killing her again. So don't bother with it. Oh, there we go. Got him done anyway. Ooh. Ooh, the Flare Sledgehammer. Nice. So Rydia got a weapon earlier. Looks like this is the one for Rosa, and she's dead. But oh well. Let's go ahead and stick it on her lifeless corpse. Whoa! Yeah, that's nice for Rosa. Very, very good. Okay, so now what I want to do is get out of here, go to the Lunar Core, and grind up to level, like, 99. Like, for real. It's going to be a minute. Okay, I got that taken care of. I am now level 99, for the boys at least. And let me just go over my setup here. I have lunar and celestial shields on all 4 of them, except for Edge because he can't equip shields, and cursed rings on all 4 of them. The reason for that is because the lunar and celestial shields allow you to resist dark as well as holy, and then if you equip the cursed rings, you actually absorb those elements. So that's really nice. If you're looking for more lunar and celestial shields, you can get them by fighting the mind, breath, and spirit enemies over in the lunar core. If you're looking for more cursed rings, you can get those by fighting zombies in the underground waterway, like way at the beginning of the game. Anyway, let's head inside this spire and see a strange crystalline formation. Uh-oh. I don't like the sound of that! For boss time against 4 crystals. And first things first, what you want to do is use decoy on yourself, or use image, or use blink, or something along those lines. Whatever it is that you want to do, do it. Blink will never wear out. That's a really nice thing about it. Basically, it gives you 2 free turns to have the enemies miss you. So you definitely want that blink on there. Eventually, you're gonna want wall on your party members, but wall will wear out eventually, so you're gonna have to wait a little bit until we put wall out there. I went ahead and used Ninja with Edge to get some fast going on. And what I want to do as far as the wall is concerned, I want all the boys to put wall on themselves using the light veil, and then I want Rosa to put wall on her as well as Rydia. Same thing with Blink, because I want Rydia using Bahamut every single turn. Once you have your wall set up, once you have your Blink set up, then you can go ahead and use Bahamut, use Ultima, use Focus with Cain, attack with Cecil. With Edge, you're going to want him to use Sword or Atom Bomb. Either one deals nice, respectable damage. So the reason for the Blink is because eventually these crystals are going to be attacking you, and it will always, no matter what, deal 9,999 damage and then heal them for the same amount. It's really damned annoying. So you don't want that to happen to you. The reason for the walls is because they are eventually going to use a mega nuke against you, dealing maximum damage to your party. The only way to survive that is to have walls on all of your party members. So do make sure that you see that. Crush, notice how I'm absorbing that damage. That is because of the lunar and celestial shields combined with the cursed rings. Crush is darkness elemental, and it allows me to absorb that damage. So yeah, and for doing that, we actually get some. Actually, no, it's not all that great. We get some crummy items, and then we get the sweet daddy of them all crummy items, the hero medal, which, I kid you not, does absolutely nothing. You cannot equip it, you cannot use it as an item in battle. It is completely and utterly useless. The hacker did say, though, that he will change that in a later version. He'll give a better item for defeating the crystals there, but as of right now, the version that I'm playing, you don't get much for defeating the crystals. Anyway, once you do that, come out here, heal, save, and I'm putting the adamant ring on Edge as well because, why not? I probably should have put it on him before fighting the crystals, but it really doesn't matter. I figured it's just a little tiny bit better than the protect ring, so we're going to go ahead and give that to him. And what do we have here? The Sword of the Void. What is this, Final Fantasy V? Yoinks! For boss time against Celine herself, or her and her twin, I guess. Anyway, get rid of the Artemises as quickly as humanly possible. You can use physical attacks, you can use sword, you can use atom bomb, whatever it is, it really doesn't matter. Once you get rid of the other guys and there's only Celine left, then you want to start decoying, because otherwise the Artemises will attack you physically and kind of waste some of them the niceness of the blink, you know? So make sure that the boys just blink themselves using the decoys. Rosa, she's going to be having to blink her as well as Rydia, because I want Rydia using Bahamut every single turn. Edge using Sword every single turn once you do that. Cecil and Kayn just attack. I like to have Kayn use Focus, Cecil can just attack, and then I like to have them alternate on who they're actually attacking. That way the damage is evenly spread out between them, because I kind of want them to die at around the same time, just because I just think it's more efficient that way. Once Rosa has all the blinks set up, then you can have her chime in with Ultima, deal some extra damage there. So then we have 3 party members dealing like max damage every single round to both of the Selines. And as long as you keep everybody blinked or decoyed, you're fine. You're gonna have no issues with this battle whatsoever. It's pretty damn simple. So, we got her taken out. I'll get another Seraphic Shield if you didn't get those from fighting the ultimate enemies over in the core, like I did whenever I was grinding for ever and a day. But anyway, for defeating her, we get the Eclipse, Bleed of the Void. And I don't think that this sword is all that hot, to be quite honest with you. I don't think it's all that great. Maybe if you got it earlier, it might be nice, but as of right now, wherever I'm getting it, it's, I don't know, it's okay. Whatever. It increases his magic defense by 1 point, so there's that. Anyway, there are still 2 more super bosses left to fight, and I'm going to tell you right now, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it. Like, those guys are ridiculous. There's the Crystal Dragon and the Dark Dragon, and even at level 99 with everyone, it is still quite the challenge. I'm going to give it my best go, but I can't make any guarantees of whether I will be able to kill them. So, find it if I'm able to. Next time on Let's Play Final Fantasy IV Ultima. This has been David. If you like this, please like, comment, and subscribe, and have a good day.